Ladies and gentlemen of the grid, good evening. Welcome to Downtown Beatdown Online. We are here for Power Rangers Battle for the Grid. I am Dostrow, joined here by Akaragi. How are you doing, Akara?
I am doing fantastic. I am super hype to see what happens tonight. And also for what happens at the end of this week, you know?
Oh yeah, there's a lot of great grid action coming up in the next 7 days. This is our last chance to get some competitive practice, some tournament practice before we get to East Coast Throwdown. But even before we get there, there's still a lot at stake here, my friend. There's a lot at stake, because for those of you at home who do not know, there is already $300 in the pot for tonight's event. We may have only had 12 people signing up, but there are already $300 courtesy of the lovely folks over at Enway and our good friend in the Battle for the Grid community, Cryopo.
Big man Crumpo putting in $200.
Oh yeah. It's a new school Remy out here, new school.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of really great stuff happening. We have, there's always going to be great grid tournaments, even online, because so many wonderful and talented players will show up. Two key players being Rizu 75 and Fear Chimera. These are the two staples of really your top Battle for the Grid play, whether you're playing offline and online. Rizu and Chimera getting second and third respectively at Combo Breaker, and both slated to come up for Battle for the Grid this weekend down at East Coast Throwdown. I'm really looking forward to that one.
Yeah, that bracket looks pretty ridiculous.
We're going to get a little preview here. We have Rizu up here on our very first match. We have the 2H anti-air using that 5S6, took the sledge shoulder crush to cover that ground space, and we all know, for those of you who don't know, Mike T out here, big jumper fan.
He does jump a lot. The upback legend, TMNT for BFTG.
Oh yeah, and he has some great characters to jump with, but it doesn't matter if you're just going to get swatted out of the air, and Rizu's always going to be looking out for these opportunities that really put you in a bad situation, like we saw that setup. Mike T just not push blocking out of the right opportunities, or even guard canceling.
Oh no, Scorpio!
She's so tiny. Rizu ever the cheater, No hitbox player, but he's playing two of the shortest characters in the entire game on his team.
Rizu sure has taken SDK's place as the prime cheater of the grid community.
SDK's sort of taking a backseat. He's just living his best life playing his favorite game. He doesn't compete.
Yeah, Rizu got the Game Shark on lock.
Unfortunately, didn't get that super to connect, but he had that Chun-Li assist, fast as ever, to cover Mike T trying to press out on that wake up, and Rizu's going to be able to seal out this very first game, starting off very strong for Downtown Beatdown Online tonight.
Rizu's been practicing a lot recently.
If you want to see some BS, if you want to see some messed up stuff, check out Rizu 75.
Yeah, dude. Wanted war criminal.
Out of all the players, whether or not he's the best has yet to be decided, but out of all of the top players, he's the one who does the most messed up shit. You get hit by something by Fear Chimera, you get hit by something by Fear, it's yeah, I deserve that. You get hit something from Rizu, and you're like, man, what the heck is this? Why did I get hit by this? That's not allowed.
Yeah, dude, I was in call with Fear and Rizu last night, and Fear was just like, man, if I play with Rizu anymore, I'm gonna hate this guy. Whole time.
He plays Rizu at basically every single tournament, because these are the two players that you should be watching out for.
Oh yeah, easily two of the best players in the game, if not the best players in the game.
Here we are talking phrases about Rizu, and he's just cleaning Mike's clock.
Poor Mike T, man. Round 1 Rizu. That's tough.
Well, fair to point out, Mike T beat TMNT for BFTG, and Rizu are both like ranked grinders too in North America. So I'm sure they run into each other so much.
That's also, Mike T is one of Rizu's boys. He helps him practice up.
Oh yeah. And Mike T's been getting better and better. I remember running into them and early this year, like January this year, and they were like, probably maybe didn't know what was going on, and I was just anti-airing them. And Mike T's definitely been getting much better.
He still jumps too much. He still is the up-back legend.
He plays Udana.
Oh, that's true. He has to jump.
That's like what he has to do.
That is the game plan. And look at that. Another jump, another anti-air.
Using that second JS to get the super easy corner carry. That was one of my routes that I really liked to do when I was learning Poisander too.
Oh, not like this.
Oh, Plank dash. We got the throw, gets the 6H pickup. This is going to be able to do plenty of damage and enough to clean up Jason's life bar here. Something that Rizu's doing really well, like something that you have to do well, especially if you're playing Battle for the Grid online. Rizu is really good at keeping composure even if they drop a situation. And Mike T maybe has just poked out a little bit of 5L here, not quite mashing EX like the best of us. Or the worst of us, let's be real.
What a mash, oh my gosh.
And Rizu turns it back on him. He's checking with that light attack right when Mike's not expecting it. And that was a really great scout, especially after that Zord call. I think Mike T didn't expect there to be an opening there for Rizu to press.
And Rizu, ever the optimal player, always gets his kills. Except for those few drops, we don't talk about those.
Mike T holding up back!
Corner!
You can't hold up back once you land. Once you hit the ground, you have to hold back or down back, or else you'll be caught in your pre-jump frames, especially against a lockdown assist like Chun-Li.
And on top of that, that whole situation is so messed up, because Poisander JL will steal the corner and then unsteal it. It's so messed up.
Oh yeah. Because the Poisander JL, that's her corner cross-up, which, first of all, why the heck does she have a corner cross-up? And second of all, the Chun-Li assist is pushing the opponent back both on block or on hit. So, as you mentioned, the first hit will cross up, but then that Chun-Li assist pushes them right back to the corner. It's super cheap. Rizu is always finding these super dirty and messed up things. Like, I know Rizu's been in the FGC, at least sort of on the outskirts, for a very long time, but Rizu's just really come to his own and found, like, what I wouldn't be surprised is his favorite game, and it really shows in how much time he spends coming up with all this really crazy and wild situations.
I'm glad it's someone's favorite game, because man, this game sucks.
I mean, even if a game sucks, people can like it. I love
this game so much, it sucks.
I will say, Power Rangers Battle for the Grid is 9 out of 10 if you only play training mode. That extra 1 off the top is because it crashes in training mode sometimes. It would be 10 out of 10 if it didn't crash. I promise you, it'd be 10 out of 10 if that wasn't the case.
I love when I reset on my PS4 and the game crashes.
My PC is kind of whack, so have to play, or in air quotes, have to play fighting games on my PlayStation more often than not, and I'm just used to it now. It's just a fact of life.
Oh man, hey, speaking of the other half of the 2 players we were talking about,
we got Trey Chimera
and Corsa saying he misses his wife apparently.
Everyone misses their wife in Battle for the Grid. That's apparently how it is. Right now, Fear Chimera's missing their pizza. They're playing Robert R.J. James ever since the patch, and they've been making it work super well. RJ is so strong. I mean, that's just 1,000 health character, but he can do so much more.
The Purple Menace is back in
Return of the King.
Yeah.
everyone was going on about how RJ is the king, and who better to show it than one of the kings on the grid, Fear Chimera. One of the kings of man.
Oh, I love that ender so much.
Just all of the extra toys that RJ has at their disposal is so much fun. These 5L links off of the JS stumps are so much fun.
Yeah, the changes to stumps have been really cool. Have added a lot of variety to some of the characters' routes.
Except for the fact that they had to, in air quotes, fix the Gia stumps. Which honestly, she deserves it, right?
She deserved it.
She deserves it. Now
she knows what she did.
Now hashtag Gia Moran is forever at peace.
Oh, that was cute.
Oh yeah, Fear, one of the few players that actually goes to Ignition Knuckle Assist. Which, don't get me wrong, fantastic assist. In my opinion, one of the best assists in the game. RJ does not need it to be a good character. And it does take a little bit of time to set up, so it's completely unnecessary, but Fear Chimera shows us that it's still such a strong tool.
That little 2M5H with the Z tag out there, that was cute. That was cute.
Oh yeah.
Flipped him over, walked him back into the corner. That was cute.
Oh, looks like Fear dropped out of the lobby for a moment.
Fear
and they're back. And they're back. And they're back.
He thought the set was over, you know?
Yeah. But Course out here, Course has definitely been leveling up for a very long time. They've been on like the slow trudge, gaining a little bit of knowledge with each little step, and they're in the SDK school of training with the Gia Gen shell.
Yeah, and also I know Corsa was practicing that Plinkfinite pretty heavy last time I saw him playing.
Oh yeah, Gen Plinkfinite, one of the strongest tools in the entire game. Nice restand.
Doesn't matter how strong it is though if Gen just gets obliterated, because man, Fear going to town.
He doesn't even need to be doing this stuff. Like he could have killed 5 to 10 seconds ago with super, but look at all the meter he still has back.
And this is why he wanted to put him in the pyramid scheme. Wanted to sell him some Sambucal.
This is the classic, like SDK Glitchy Cobra classic. Both of those players, top players in their prime, rocked the RJ Trey special.
They were both trying to sell people on some elderberry gummies. Pop that super, run around a little bit.
Good look on Corsa trying to up back here. Don't have to block these cross-ups when you don't have to face the right way. Just barely out of range to hit that set. They were slightly behind RJ when the EX caught. Oh, wonderful reset, but they dropped. It can be a little confusing, that 6H. It just feels a little bit awkward at times. Corsa just dropping the input at the most crucial of opportunities. And they're going to pay dearly for it.
Oh, but EX's Gia EX not hitting.
She dropped out. Good throw tech, and we get the back throw reversal. This is how it starts. But this is still like 2 touches to kill Trey unless we're popping Zord. Early crouch, SDK tech. Love that stuff. First time I saw that, I swear I felt sick to my stomach.
I gagged. That was gross. Trey is dead. We've got Zord here if we get a touch, but...
Oh, that was a call-out. Of course it did.
I think that was an attempt at the Blink cancel stuff, wasn't it?
Off of, like, 4MH?
Yeah, because Gia can Blink cancel. Because, you know, Sentry has it, too, off of
the
5H.
If it was a Blink cancel, the timing was... perhaps very far off because they would have gotten the 4H as well.
Yeah.
But I feel like if the easy like catch all there.
Been a call out,
of course call out, but just 4M cancel into Zord.
Yeah.
Universal.
Spend that Zord, keep yourself safe.
Yeah, especially when if it works, and you also get to set up a super great situation there with the Zord. You get the unblockables, you get the kill there, but that's a fantastic setup with the throw. Fear Chimera charging up the Knuckles in order to give a little bit of extra boost to not only their neutral, but their combos at the end.
And Gia very dead here. We've seen the damage RJ can put out this game. Snaps wants the gen.
Oh, look at that invincibility off of the Captain Corridor coming from Lord Zed there.
But that was certainly a Trey combo moment.
I mean, that's what you get for doing the hard stuff.
Yeah.
Good patience by Corsa here. Catching the punish on the RJ buttons. They do last a long time, but we didn't get the pickup off of the pole vault. We got the knockdown off the boot instead. Oh, and we didn't know what side.
Corridor assist.
It comes out so fast and has really great startup and invincibility, so it's a really great assist. And Fear Chimera just uses it to such great utility. Not greedy though, not greedy. Corsa just getting the guaranteed damage, not trying to go for the 5L link off of the boomerang. Gets the instant overhead with the assist back up. Okay, I really like that decision making from Corsa there. And if all goes well, they're going to be able to tag into Zed and perhaps get rid of about a quarter of blue life left. Oh, just letting it rock to the end.
End with Snap, but does get the punish on the raw EX, and now we're going to sit here through a movie.
That's a Fear Chimera EX if I've ever seen one.
Yeah, live and die by the EX.
Maybe they thought they were on the Zed there for a moment, because the Zed goes very vertical. But nonetheless, Fear Chimera is eating all of this damage from Corsa's gen.
He is so dead.
Mix-up time. Instant overhead!
Instant overhead again.
Okay, Corsa! Okay, I see you! I see you! Glasses on! Oh, but we dropped the Plankfinite early. I don't think we're going to be able to get a finish. We get the faint cross-up, that early crouch, paying off once more. Corsa's flip-out resets have been so powerful. They've hit every single time. They're 3 for 3 on them. 3 for 3, but this isn't a free for free, because Corsa's putting one on the board. Moving on over here. Fear Chimera is still on set point. Corsa's just at 1 up, but this could be the start of something. Fear not playing his sentry though, so should they get pushed to the corner, there's still something to fall back on. And it looks like Fear Chimera deciding to let the tray of Triforio rock, stick it in with the RJ here. Oh, great anti-air, but we caught the weird hit, and they got the jump forward, but faced the wrong way, and that really clean timing off the Trey assist. Trey assist, relatively fast as far as for what it does, not the fastest of the Lariat-like assist, but still doing great work here for Fear Chimera. You're interested in a gimmicks reset?
That was corny.
That's a gimmicks reset. That's the 5L flip out cancel the 2M cross under.
Absolutely, and we're gonna try to sell him something. Set up the pyramid scheme, make some money.
Essential oils? Oh, but we dropped. I think we weren't ready for that.
Yeah, show you.
5-8 hit. Oh, waste a spin, but we're probably gonna go for the reset anyway. Or maybe, do we have Dino unblock loops? Oh, they've gone for the same side twice in a row now. Looks like Fear's catching on.
Oh, gets sniped out of the sky by that RJ assist, and then just scooped.
I mean, that's like not so much anymore, but Trey players love to grab.
That's true. I mean, that dash grab, the dash car throw is like half screen.
It's a little awkward with the startup of the Trey dash, but it goes so far if you know the timing correctly.
Now, will he remember that he only has the one capture? Absolutely not, because this is Sergio.
It's okay. It's okay.
Kill anyways, because Zed assist.
All you gotta do is Isaac it out, right? Okay.
Oh,
Was Trey facing right there?
yes.
Did we just screen pull with the Zed assist takeover?
Yeah, that was really weird.
If that was planned, that was a Galaxy Brain play. If that was planned, if that went exactly as Fear Chimera wanted, that was a Galaxy Brain play. It could have just been incidental. It could have just been set up, Tray Super, tag out so you can get through push block. And Zed's really good with Tray Super on backup.
That's true.
And I give it a coin flip. I'd say 50% that was what Fear Chimera wanted. If that was exactly what he wanted to happen, that was Galaxy Brain move.
That was ugly. I do not like that.
Fear spends a lot of time training. I know that, but I sort of characterize Fear as someone who like feels out the game. You know, he sort of intuitively he like intuitively knows what the right decision is at the very moment. He just like
raw instinct.
He just understands the game at in his heart. You know, whereas like players like SDK is very cerebral. Like, Fear is just someone who's like, you know what? I'm going to do this, and it's going to work.
I am going to press this button, and you cannot stop me.
That's what that's what happens. You can't stop him.
Yeah. Unstoppable force. Albeit,
he has run into a few roadblocks as of late, because throughout a majority of 2020 and 2021, Fear was unstoppable. Fear was the guy to beat.
Yeah, he was winning literally every event.
There was some flash in the pans with Wild T. Cole would show up to majors and majors only, because that's what Wild T. Cole does. There was a brief stint of Glitchy Cobra consistently taking tournaments, or SDK consistently taking tournaments, but they're not consistent tournament entrants. But now, into 2022, and late 2021 as well, Fear has come up to some roadblocks in Rizu and Evasion. Evasion dropped off after Combo Breaker a little bit, but Rizu has been, I'd hesitate to say it, but consistently winning tournaments over Fear Chimera.
Speaking of Rizu, we've got Rizu playing against El Amigo, El Presidente, Zago. Also someone who's just been getting like consistently better at the game.
Oh yeah, I can't imagine what it would be like if Zago was playing a team full of the best characters in the game,
instead of just one of the best characters in the game.
And some would argue the best character in the game, but definitely one of.
Yeah. But man, having good characters sure doesn't matter when you've got incoming setups the way Rizu does.
I mean, Rizu plays a 3-touch game sometimes too. You have to be able to establish a presence against Rizu, or else he is going to steamroll you.
You either deal with Poisandra, and maybe you can get through, or you just get trampled. Rizu is one of the most terrifying people you can play against.
Oh yeah, especially when he gets the first hit, because his incoming setup, Rizu, and this looks bad for the Battle for the Grid community. I know how it sounds. The Battle for the Grid community does not practice incoming setups.
That's true.
Except for there are 4 players who I know to practice incoming setups. That's Rizu, Evasion, SDK, and Glitchy Cobra. Literally no one else. Oh, okay, that jail was massive, brain.
Most of us do just die to our own incoming setup. Like, it's true.
It's I swear next level when you play against someone who knows the ins and outs of the team and the entire game flow. There's a strong sense of practice moving towards the plan A. If my first decision works, this is going to work for the rest of the tournament. This is my for the rest of the game. This is my game plan. And someone who has perfected multiple plan A's is really incredibly scary, and Rizu's one of them.
Yeah, Rizu has like an answer for every situation you put him in.
2 hits.
It's uncanny.
Zago got like a call out on the very first interaction in the game at round start, that up forward JH with one of the best jumping heavies in the entire game. But that Scorpina assist is just so good at round start that it just did not matter. Like, Rizu got hit, and this is all, like, punishment for that first hit. Okay, that was disgusting. How did you... Zago, how did you block that?
Alright, but we might see some Eldracone gaming.
Zago's going... I'm feeling he's going to go for the reset, and then on incoming, he's going to go for unblockable Goldar setup.
Oh no, he dropped.
Oh.
Alright, and...
Hits 2 characters!
Oh, happy birthday!
Swap out, swap out. Oh, he misses the juggle. Tries to go for the unblockable, but Rizu landed just in time to get that Zord counter up.
Oh, he had the hit.
I swear, how do you comfortably jump or dash jump with Chun-Li without air dashing? Her jump arc is so strange. And Rizu works it so well too.
Yeah, it is certainly bizarre. Oh, I love this loop.
The re-stagger loops off Zord have always been my favorite. Both with...
They're so cool.
Yeah, Dragon Zord and SPD alike. And technically...
Shout out to the Mark still being there, by the way.
Sam Zord. That's Season 2 tech right there. The graphics still stuck on screen. Into Season 3. I distinctly remember playing Evasion in tournament. In tournament, it was not just Sentry Gunshot. It was like Sentry Gunshot plus like an EX or something stuck on screen in the corner, and it made my mix-up so much better. And Evasion was like, "What the hell is this game, man?"
Evasion was tilted.
He was, so yeah. I was having a great time.
I would be tilted too.
Oh
my gosh, that was so far behind.
This is great awareness from Rizu, and we have the happy birthday too, that Chun-Li assist allowing to vacuum both characters, but seeing the movement from Zago, and Rizu's playing very reactive, he's able to dash up and activate accordingly.
Oh, so smart. Tagging into Scorpina, just guarantee the kill on both characters. Rizu's so good.
Rizu's decision-making in-game is unparalleled. But... Zago going for the classic, activate Sword as fast as possible.
Yeah, that was certainly a Zago Zord activation.
It worked out. Lucky for Zago.
But...
Left, right though. Oh, what a 2M! They've played many sets together. I can tell.
Yeah. SPD activation. What are you doing, Rizu?
Rizu's just trying to get his damage in. That setup is so creative. I would have never thought that JM after the stagger, and that has to be new this patch too, because Stagger's last patch would not have worked that way. They would have
big reworks this patch.
They would have flipped out in the previous patch. I've been seeing this in the past like month or so, and has been kind of blown away from it because it's so smart.
Yeah, absolutely. Gets better positioning afterwards. It's.
That was one thing that I didn't personally like about Rizu's old roots, is that you would lose the corner more easily because of the restand and stagger situations. But now that we have this jump over cross up JM to still keep the standing character, it makes everything so much more consistent, and you can play more intuitively and more improvisatorially as the game continues.
Yeah.
Really strong from Rizu there.
He's so good.
No cracks in the armor. And we'll be seeing offline Rizu too at ECT this weekend. He's coming up, I believe. Not only in grid bracket, twitch.tv/IFCYipe starting at 2 p.m. excuse me.
Oh.
Yeah. No. 2 p.m. Eastern. Might go to 2 a.m. in the Salty Suite because I'm sure Isaac has some big events planned out.
From what I understand, he's got some banger show matches coming up.
We'll just see. Hopefully, we get to see like TK show up for at least salty sweet stuff, because I know TK unfortunately is not, or at least to my knowledge, is not going to be able to show up for bracket because he's stuck at work.
Yeah, he got stuck at work. He got bodied. Very sad.
More Poisandra.
Oh, we got Nicolas.
And I mean, this is
son.
This is, I think, the Poisandra pick, and I know Nick's played a bunch of characters, always playing the Zed at least, but this is, I think, a very strong pick for Nicholas. The Poisandra pick.
And Fear opting not to play the Trey, playing the Sentry team.
Yeah, we're not playing around. We want to make easy work of this. Oh, gets the second hit. Wasn't ready to get it. Clean confirmation. Just went for the throw, and I love the pickup, and I love the finish here. Chimera taking down the first character from Nick here.
Snaps in Scorp to get rid of that blue health.
Oh, yeah, and they had all that blue life and damage done on assist earlier. Nikki has already used Zord here.
Great EX. He
hit time for that?
2M. I think he hit the assist.
Did he? I thought that whatever happened, it works out so well. Good lookout and good response here from Nicholas. Oh, I love these setups. Oh, they didn't go for it. I wanted to see the misdirection setup.
Oh, I love that stuff.
Good pickup. Didn't swap to clean it out. So now it's Zed versus Zed. Oh, swapping out. Oh, but this is, Zed has 2 bars though. Fear knows.
Oh. Okay. Hops over.
I think that
tries to snipe before the mine comes out, but extended hurt box.
Yeah, that matchup's super weird. The Sentry versus Zed matchup. It's I'd say 1-on-1 no assists. Sentry favor until Zed gets 2 bars.
Yep. Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking, because that's how the Eric matchup works too, is once Zed has 2 bars, you're kind of just, like, crying.
That's just the Zed versus Zoner matchup.
Exactly.
A little bit different with Slayer, because she can manipulate where she is on screen, I think, easier than other Zoners. But
yeah.
Zed with 2 bars is super scary, but what else is scary is Poisandra in the air. Poisandra literally on the screen. Poisandra anywhere but assist. Oh, he had forever to pick up there.
And Poisandra should be very dead here, even though this is off of throw.
It's going to be close, but it should be able to finish it off here. We get one more 2MH. Definitely dead here after this.
Yeah, this super does a lot of damage. Look at all that.
Getting 1,000 damage with RJ now is pretty trivial.
Yeah.
Oh, this great poke out from Nicholas here, setting up.
Alright, and now we're into the regular route. We're just doing the regular roll ender. Hit him up, snap.
Oh, great response. They weren't close enough because the mash EX caused a push block to happen. Double 2H loops. We're going to be able to get some good damage here, finishing off. It's so easy to kill with Scorpina. She has to be one of the easiest characters to kill with. It's like probably Eric and Scorpina off the top of my head are 2 of the easiest to kill with.
Man just walked back. He didn't even think about throwing in response to the Sentry super. He just did walk back. Is that unblockable?
I don't quite think so, but it could have just been a misdirection setup. The Scorpina jump into Z2
It could have been.
Regardless, Nicholas, Nicky, Mark, whatever you want to call him, a man of many names. and many monikers, is like when they're playing hot, hard to stop because they play in, I think, such a unique way and a very defensive way that if you don't get started early, you can just get so frustrated with how Nick is just holding their space or just jumping forward with the assists at like the perfect times and causing these incidental setups.
Yeah, Nick is one of the, I would say, relatively few players who is willing to just take an advantage and kind of hold on to it and do nothing with it.
I think that's a very good way of describing what Nick likes to do. And I've said this many times before, one of my favorite ways to watch Grid is just watching defensive players. Because this is a game with so many strong and oppressive offensive tools that when you watch players who understand how to slow things down, it makes it really fascinating to watch. And Fear's a player that definitely knows how to play at multiple speeds. And ever since they picked up Zed, you've been able to track sort of the evolution of how fast they want to play. But once you have the lead, once you have the mix-up opportunities, Fear is so good at choosing these options to just take it to the distance, take it to the end zone.
Absolutely. His instincts guide him very well.
He's got the spirit of the wolf. I'm honestly a little surprised that Fear didn't pick RJ earlier, because RJ is like such a great Fear character in like his, I guess, 3 peaks.
RJ is my favorite Fear flavor character.
Does such a good job of playing at all speeds, right? He has the tools to play at full screen and play at the mid-range, or just play the up forward or dash block assist game.
Absolutely.
And it's something that makes players like Gimmicks really powerful too.
Yeah, Gimmick's another very, very defensive player who knows exactly how to pick his moments. Always knows exactly when he wants to go in and how he wants to go about it.
That was a super strong game, though, from Crusader's own Chimera. We have 2 up on the board, and Nick was just caught from the very first hit and could not take their own spacing from it.
That was a smart up back to deal with the sentry call. Just did not want to deal with that sandwich situation, but just gets shot.
Yet Nick falling behind in the tempo game there, calling both assists at once, sort of allowing Fear to back it up, calls the sentry at a perfect time, and catches Nick just trying to press at the wrong opportunity. And this is really how the last game started too.
Yeah.
Pick a side, I have no idea which one that hit.
You got me, man.
This is why I prefer to mash EX. Cause I can say that I just blocked wrong, or if the EX works, then I'm a god, right?
Exactly. That's the OS. And now Scorp super dead.
Oh, I was feeling the cross-up, but I wasn't feeling the throw. But this might be a little bit tight on routing here. We're going to have to be able to use an assist or an unblockable in order to set up a kill here.
He does have sentry assist.
Oh, but we do have 5 L stumps. We have 5 L stumps.
Yeah.
So that adds at least like an extra 75 to 100 damage. So this is a throw starter. It's going to be close. Oh, if we go for the extra EX, then it.
Oh, drop! But
good assist call.
Smash EX, he is gone, and that is Crusaders Chimera 3-1 over AER's own Nicholas.
Well, we've shown that there are gaps, right? Like Fear Chimera is no longer Mr. First Place. We can still call him Mr. First Place because I like to call him that because it's fun. But
it is fun.
He took Nicholas was able to take a game, so he's not impervious, and Nicholas is an extremely strong player on their own. Also, will be at least I see them registered for ECT.
Nicholas will be at ECT.
So,
Battle for the Beardies 2 champion.
Battle for the Beardy's champion. That was a fantastic tournament, and honestly, Nick winning Beardy's 2 was straight out of left field. Like I had no idea that was
on my
happen.
radar either.
Like I could have, you could have told me, yeah, he's gonna get top 2, and I've been like, yeah, I could see it, but telling me in the year of our Lord 2021 that in December Nicholas is going to take Battle for the Beardy's 2 in what was a very stacked bracket, I would have been like, nah, I can't see it.
The whole top 8 was unhinged. Nothing went how I expected it.
The Chimera versus Isaac match in top 8 was legendary. Legendary. Shout out to the homie Blacktastic. We love you, Bobby. But
Bobby's screaming the whole time.
He was like trying to talk about the match or trying to talk about the donation incentive, but they kept shooting the gun, and he would just interrupt himself with the prakatas.
It was so good.
It was perfect.
Man, I love Bobby.
Perfect moment. That was a true, authentic grid moment, and I love it. Word of God telling us in our ears. We got some slides to show y'all, folks.
East Coast Throwdown, we've been talking about it the whole night. Friday. This weekend. Yeah,
it's going to be
is that
entirely
a Matcherino link?
Entirely streamed on twitch.tv/IFCYipes. And I believe we have a separate Matcherino that we're running just for BFTG. And I heard that the lovely folks over at Enway donated $300 to the BFTG prize pot. But you'll also see some high-level grid gameplay coming up at Roundhouse, Low Kick's own Midwest Regional at Ignite and Skokie. I went to Roundhouse last time, and it was fantastic. You can show up October 15th or 16th. You can register ahead of time, start.gg/RH22. Price goes up to $45 to register to compete on Thursday. So if you want to get that early registration in, you better go right now. And word on the street is, we're going to have Gekio popcorn on site.
The Popcorn Baron.
The Popcorn Baron. If you've ever been to a Chicago Major, if you've ever been to Frosty Faustings, if you've ever been to Combo Breaker, and you've seen those long-ass lines literally across the venue.
Yeah, it was insane.
That's Gekio popcorn. I went to Combo Breaker this year. I was literally one of the first 10 people in the doors. I got to the merch stand was right there. I got in, I got a t-shirt and hoodie, and I booked it to the Gekio line. I was like 16th person in line. Took me like an hour to get my popcorn. And by the time I left,
literally waited like 2 hours to get popcorn at Frosty.
By the time I left that line, it was literally across the venue, like from Gekio all the way to the wall. All the way to the wall where the side streams were, and the lower game entrance on the far end, where Battle for the Grid was too. And it wrapped around a little bit towards the tail end. I heard people were waiting 3+ hours just to get popcorn.
That's insane, man.
It's worth the crazy thing is it's worth it. That's what the insane thing. Like, I've seen Gekio, fantastic gentleman. I've seen him at the local a few times, so I got to sit down and play with him once. Very nice guy. His popcorn is out of this world, man. So come to Roundhouse. Come to Roundhouse. I think I heard Fear's trying to come to Roundhouse. I hope Mega Isaac maybe wants to come down to Roundhouse. Roundhouse is going to be an absolute blast. It's bigger than it was last year, and I'm already super excited. Tournaments with over like 32 entrants get their finals played out and streamed in a ring.
In a ring?
A ring. If you go to
a professional wrestling ring?
Yeah, if you go to start.gg/RH22 or go to the Low Kick Twitter, there's a picture of the ring that they plan on having, I believe. And this is of course pipe dreams, but if we can get grid streamed in that ring, I think my life would be complete.
Alright, but we are going into our losers' quarters here. We've got Corsa.
Honestly, a little disappointed Corsa didn't do round start throw. It would have worked too.
Player. You gotta try it at least once, right?
You gotta try, like, especially against Zago. You have to instill fear into Draken players by doing round start throw. I remember randomly I've run into both Zago and Glitchy Cobra online in ranked, just random impromptu sets where we play like 8 games in a row. I did round start throw like twice in a row, and they never did round start 6S for the rest of the set. I'll watch these gen missiles. Oh my!
Oh, look, just getting stuffed by that Hadouken, but
look at all of this not neutral that Zago is playing. Like, you could say that it's neutral, in air quotes neutral, because no one is at vantage, but Zago is disengaging, calling assist, and then dashing forward or using the teleport dash. But Course has been able to throw out assists in a pretty good spacing in order to clean up the Draken here, but unfortunately getting caught by the assist and these extra fake unblockable.
That 2L came so unbelievably late.
Oh, and he got strong. Oh, what a 2M. Good look, though, to hold block after the Zord call, though. Good defense from Zago. Now he's playing a character that plays good neutral, and one of the best approaches. Honestly, the best poke that Jen has, in my opinion. Dash up,
so big.
Dash up 2MS. Dash up 2M5S. Huge.
That button's so big. It covers so much space.
Oh, gets the air hit too? Doesn't matter, we're cleaning it up.
Zago's gameplay is so fast.
Zago's just always trying to move as fast as possible, and it's so fun to really watch him, like, move in the game. He
is just all over the place in seconds. It's crazy.
Some of the best planks in the game, in my opinion. Super clean, always moving and grooving. I mean, that's when you play a character like Draken. Why not just go into training mode and practice plank dashing for 15 minutes? That's just fun.
Draken, a character known for having a very fast plank dash.
Draken, one of my picks for just some of the best ground movement in the game. Truly.
Yeah, that man zooms.
Huge zoom in by the big lord himself, Draken.
Zago also loves doing dash up 4S with Drak. Oh, jump MH, and we got a happy birthday here.
Oh, big pickups. This is going to be good damage, and we have assist on deck. So we're going to be able to get the EX into Udana pickup that Zago loves.
Oh, true. There it is.
Oh, check
and
this.
And now you've got to deal with the set play. Blocks. Beautiful. Oh, doesn't get the confirm. Good throw. Doesn't get the follow-up donkey kick.
Still getting this Zord activation. Course has got to play very, very clean neutral here. Oh, okay. I saw this at the start of the plank finette. Zago, I see you.
Oh, no.
Footsies? Street Fighter footsies? Oh, Super Starter? We already used the freeze, though. Gonna be able to take some good damage here. The dash up to get the corner carry didn't work out, but that side swap, that sandwich setup with the gen call. Catching Corsa with the misdirection.
Like I said, Zago is so fast. Everything happens so quickly.
He be moving and zooming.
He is. Moving and grooving every single game.
Two characters.
So fast that he kills 2 characters in the first, like, minute.
Oh, yeah. And he's playing 2 characters with great forward dashes and great ground pokes, too.
Yeah, absolutely. Draken Tomb. Gen Tomb.
Oh, yeah. Udana not so much. Their ground buttons they're okay. The 5H is pretty strong, but that JH, yeah. And we have Happy Birthday here. This is a rerun, albeit with two different characters, or the backup character different on Chorus's side. El Presidente looking strong on the start here.
Doing literally the same thing.
Oh yeah.
Alright. Let's see the incoming. And Jen, one of the characters who can get out. Oh, I had the hit but wasn't ready. Oh,
the missiles pushed them to the other side. They were they were looking for the cross-up JH, but unfortunately got caught on the same side because of the assist here. And now we have the EX Super to clear it out. 3-2-0 from Zago over Corsa. Oh yeah.
Zago sending a message, closing it out on the strongest possible note.
Moving on to losers semifinals.
That was quick.
With the quickness. I mean, Zago, a really good player when he doesn't get to play neutral. His neutral's getting better and better every single time. I like to joke that Zago doesn't like to play neutral. He probably actually doesn't, because that you lose percentage points when you're playing Draken when you're playing neutral.
He definitely does not like playing neutral. He just wants to hit the buttons.
When Zago gets the first hit, it's super scary, because as we saw in those last two games, you get the hit, you get the kill, and you set up the super simple 50-50 with Udana EX. And it kills 1100 health characters too.
Yep.
Because Udana EX is insane. It does always unscaled damage. It does like 150 or 200 unscaled every single time.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Looking like we're going to be getting up next on stream. Ferns versus Nicholas. Ferns, a player we have not yet seen on stream. Chicago local. Ferns is a cool dude. He plays another Draken player. Another, I believe, Draken Jen and Trey, if memory serves correctly.
That is one of the team compositions ever.
One of the team compositions of all time.
Yeah.
I mean, Draken Jen is
Draken Jen is very real.
It works. It works. If you can set up, if you have the time to set up and your opponent can't hit Jen assist, then you have like 2 free mix-ups. But Trey, a character that can support mix-ups quite well with the super, as we saw when we saw Fear versus Corsa. Oh, Cat, not Jen. Excuse me.
This is definitely one of the team compositions ever made.
Draken Cat has been a shell for literally since the beginning of the game. Teleport dash plus cat assist is
for sure
just absurd. Up forward plus assist though. The Isaac, we get the cross up. Cat falls out. She's not close enough for the 2M, but Nikki's still able to get the hit. But drop
missing his dash jumps.
Closer to the corner, you don't have to dash jump with Poisandra, but it does make it a lot more consistent when you're at that sort of mid-screen stage. Unfortunately for Nicholas, the drop combo is going to spell lots of damage. Ferns has some creative extensions. We have cat assist on deck when we need it.
And this is a very easy kill.
I'll hit him with the stunners. Got the super low hit to guarantee us some extra damage too.
But gets bad incoming because cat super not being great.
Oh, I like the decision making process for dash up throw. Didn't pan out though. Oh, good clip, that 2M.
Before the putty could come out.
And this is going to be, I think, a very fun match to watch, because Nicholas, defensive player, but Fern's really great in the scramble, and just always sort of presenting a bit of a chaotic game state when you have when you just sort of approach and are close to him. Oh, boots? Check it. Cold Rush. Not enough for a super yet, though. We
Came in swanging.
Yo, okay. Press those buttons like you mean it, Nick.
Oh,
but we pressed the JS just a little bit too late.
Oh, he had the hit.
Try to get an unblockable. Oh,
Great
super high
EX
hit.
Trey, very vulnerable during that that rush.
Oh, up back plus cat assist. Tail is all this time. Where's Boombot when you need him?
Airblade cat assist.
Just being in the air plus cat assist is just
Yeah.
always strong.
Oh no, but didn't keep track of his juggle limit, and now you're dead, my friend.
Not only are you dead, Nicholas is going to be able to activate Zord and get some really strong pressure and incoming,
Never
but they
mind.
drop the combo once more.
Oh, what a throw!
Cat moment, cat moment. That was a takeover from the assist. That was takeover from the assist into throw. Cat assist moment, right?
Cat player moment.
Ugh, good look on Ferns, though. Ferns able to pick up after the scramble. Nick got 2 very good hits with Scorpina, but was unable to fully capitalize off of them because of minor drops in the combo. Normally you go for the pinwheel into JS so that it cancels early and doesn't get the ground bounce hit, but they just pressed that S a little bit too late.
And that's really gotta hurt if you're Nick, because you were Scorpino with full Zord.
It's mental damage. Oh, Trey drops out, but we at least get to continue the combo on the point character.
Oh, drop. But we got another hit. It's okay. Nick getting infinite
let's
chances
go.
right now.
We got the 6H links now. We got it back this patch.
Yep, and just keep it short and simple. Do the EX. No reason to work any harder than you need to. Cake placement, just shutting out the cat assist. Scoop!
What a throw here from Ferns, able to get in, and this is going to be good damage. Scorpina, lower health character, so it's going to be easier. You don't have to remember as well, but tried to dash twice and got the 6M instead of double forward dash.
Scorpina's so small!
Stuck down to that 4M. Okay, cat assist moment. This is what you get. I mean, I feel your pain, Nicholas, but this is what you get for option select, EX, and push block.
Yeah.
I literally have not learned any better because I played BB tag and push block was my light plus special button in BFTG.
That's
Ferns is just capitalizing. He got the throw off of the activation there. It worked this time. It's exactly the same response that he had when Nicholas tried to activate Zor in the previous game, and it's working out so well. Ferns is just making all of the right decisions so well.
Burns doing a incredible job capitalizing.
Oh, look
wow.
at this pickup. EX to clean
You
it
don't
up.
even need to do that.
I like the idea because it was safe. The EX was like guaranteed to hit.
Yeah.
And I mean, this is a Ferns combo, so might not kill. Horsey
He has
Chobunzo,
Trey,
avert your eyes. He does have Trey. And Poisandra is 1,000 health character.
Oh, but drop! And no unblockable there in a
He did
situation
it again!
that very easily could have become an unblockable.
Oh, my brother in Christ, you were pressing a button.
Wake up, mash EX.
Look me in the eyes and tell me you haven't done that before.
I do it all the time!
This is the kind of game you do it. People be messing up their combos and not planning accordingly.
I think my favorite option against cat players is if I realize I'm gonna drop my combo, I just hold down back.
Can't do anything about that. Hold down back and option select snap throw.
Yeah. I just hold down back and I wait for them to do wake up EX.
Cat players hate this one trick.
Cat players hate him. send them to loser's bracket with this one simple trick.
Nicholas getting an early lead here. Beating up on this Draken. Oh, student of Rizu. We got that JM cross up. Drop the combo. Okay, that was really great awareness from Ferns there.
And 2 push blocks to stop both of those Kara throws. Oh, good blocks.
Oh, that's
Trey?
Is that projectile invulnerability off the 8S?
Yeah.
What?
Scooped.
What a character. Trey is such a great character. Oh, you already used the ground bounce?
Doesn't matter.
Okay,
He got the
okay.
reset. He stole the corner.
I do not like that setup. That setup hurts my eyes and makes me sad. That was
There's
very...
so much happening.
Ult throw. Oh, yeah, that EX has so much recovery. Free punish here for Ferns. Easy combos? Oh, hard combos? We just do one. We just do one. It's Scorpina. You don't have to do a real combo to kill her. Like, literally every character in the game can kill Scorpina. Asterisk 1 bar start.
What is she? She's 950?
950.
Right? I think the only character lower is Shun at 930, right?
Shun has 900 health.
900.
But
okay.
not every character can deal 950 health off of any starter. Unfortunately, Cries and Ranger Slayer. But this is really good gameplay here from Nicholas. Just navigating the scrambles really well. Oh, projectile invulnerability getting through the bat cake there. But just calling these assists at really pivotal moments. Pick up off of the gold rush. Gotta remember we have 1 spin left. Oh, patience,
And
my
Burns
friend.
fighting for his life over here.
Oh, that Trey trying to be on skates here. Ferns trying to move as fast as possible. Catches it with the 5H, but Scorpion a little bit too low. Happy birthday too! Oh yeah, Trey happy birthday combos are so finicky. Oh, it doesn't combo off of the second hit EX! Swap strike? Oh, that's... The frames on there are not in
Just
Trey's
close
favor.
enough.
Z L button's so fast. I think 2L might be 4 frames, 5L might be 5. 3
It also
frames.
doesn't help that all of Trey's buttons are extremely slow.
Oh yeah. Trey's got honestly some of the worst buttons in the game. His 2M is alright.
Unless it whiffs.
Unless it whiffs. If any button whiffs on any character, it's a bad button, right? Unless it's like a...
I don't think most of them are like -40 or on whiff. Or
Unless it's
crazy
like
that.
the occasional 2L or 5L is okay to whiff.
Yeah,
Looking at you, Isaac.
or like Eric 5H.
Eric, if you whiff Eric 5H, you might as well be dead already.
Just unplug your controller, dog.
He forfeits. He forfeits.
Oh, great block there. Even with the being moved forward by the last hit of cat assist, managed to block the cross up.
Burns trying to play neutral with his assists here. He's just holding up back, and once the assists are ready, that's when he approaches. But the air-to-air
Great
buttons
air-to-air.
from
But will he
Poisandra.
remember that he used his ground bounce?
Poisandra air buttons are just insane.
They're so good.
Gets the cross up, takes the corner.
All right, we got it this time. Oh no, never mind. I spoke too early.
You can finish up that string with the 5MM, 5HHH into the cake to pick up. But I think Nicholas was waiting for the cake to hit for the old Rizu ender.
Yeah. And now we're just gonna spend the sword because why not? We're gonna build more of this game.
Yeah, especially if you have 3 characters still and you have a Zord activation, I recommend you use it. Especially if 2 of them are on green bars. Oh yeah, but this activation
That
from
just
Burn.
falls out.
Oh, a little bit too early on the putty call there to get the mix up. Oh, what a mash.
Bold EX.
Blocking's for nerds, dude.
It is. That's true. I can't fight with that. Oh, Kara throw.
Magnet hands.
From downtown. Good throw break and throw of your own.
What is this, 1.6?
Yeah, right?
The classic
What
throw.
is going on? So many jumps.
This is just awkward movement. The game right now.
This is so janky. Oh, you gotta throw.
We have the one character on on teams left alive that actually has good movement on screen now. Watch your states, my friend.
What is this?
This is like such a bootleg combo, and I love it.
This is such an old man cat combo.
I like Ferns was trying to do a more legit cat combo, but he just got the accidental side swap. Oh, he tried to Isaac him? Oh, Nick's not gonna be off Zord for quite some time here. The rest of his team was lower health characters, so less health off of Zed would get an extra bar, but you gotta be careful with how you play neutral here.
Oh, Cat being a small body, messing him up. Great 4S, I think that was supposed to be
push block. Yep. Yo, get Isaac,
And-
solo Isaac?
Solo Isaac and Nick tying it up.
Up forward plus assist is always going to be such a powerful option in a game like this, but what a character that can do it solo, and especially when you can do it on incoming where it like doesn't matter what the timing is, super strong, super strong.
Rizu and Glitchy's son, Nicholas, tying it up.
It's 2-2 here. This is a winner moves on to fight Zago. Losers getting relegated down to the spectators bracket.
I think Spectators bracket is my favorite recent FGC-ism.
Man, I've been saying that one for a long time. Spectators bracket's at several years old, man. Big anti-air though. Rarefoot Fern's anti-aired with 2H and not 4S. Do you believe that?
That's cringe. That's fake. Draken 2H doesn't exist. Reset!
What a cross under. This is all Ferns here. Check this incoming.
Just gets smacked from behind. There were
I
two
think,
assists on screen there.
Like Ferns had an idea and then I think pressed both assists and then it's like, you know what? Screw it. We're just gonna tag out to this one.
We're just
I
gonna
don't care
see
who
what
it is.
happens.
I don't care who it is. I'm sure there was a plan, but that just looked like like so strange.
Alright, well, Zed should be very dead. This is Trey. Never mind, we don't keep track.
Yeah, we already used our spins. That was not just a standard flip out, that was a state-based flip out.
Oh, Draken EX, just big and dumb.
Rare footage of Draken EX actually being good.
Tried to punish that EX with throw. Ferns really likes to throw, and Nick really likes to EX!
Throw is honestly one of the safest options you can do in this game.
For sure.
It's really fast, I believe, universally 5 frames across the board, and it recovers so quickly and will catch a lot of players just out of their actions. Okay. Okay. Honestly, not sure if Ferns got hit by the round trip, but it's okay because it has like no hit stun. Oh, 2 characters! But it is a Zed combo. It is a Zed combo.
Yeah, so they're gonna flip out like right about.
You're gonna have to swap. Yeah, it wouldn't have been just a combo flip out. Draken was still in that. Did he not get hit by the swap strike? Oh,
Get sniped!
just the last minute scramble. That game was firmly in Ferns' grasp until the
That
end.
was highway robbery.
Nick was just in the driver's seat at the for the last 30 seconds. That's all that matters, because Ferns had all of the momentum going into the final moments of the game. It was just really impressive patience from Nick, and unfortunate to see Ferns go down like that. But yeah, Burns
Like I
moving
said, that
on
was
fight
just
Zago.
highway robbery at its
Zago
absolute
actually
finest.
Zago actually sent Ferns down to the loser's side in 3-2 in round 2 winners. But on the top of the bracket, we have winners finals: Rizu 75 versus Fear Chimera. Going to be an absolute treat to watch. These two play all the time in tournament or outside of tournament. They played in what was a week ago. There was the Gorilla tournament. They played and Rizu took it. I think that was the most recent online tournament to go down. Rizu taking it from the winner's side, I believe.
Yeah.
Maybe a reset. I don't completely remember. But these two players, they go back and forth pretty often.
That they do. Except for apparently in practice, where Fear doesn't win a game for 14 games.
I mean, this is battle for the grid. It just happens like that sometimes.
That is the game we play.
We got the first hit there. Fear Chimera catching these wolf paws all the way to Poisandra's face.
One of the things I know Fear really hates about playing against Rizu's team is he cannot do the stumps against this team.
The 5L stumps?
Yeah.
Yeah. The 5L stumps are pretty sick. They look really cool. But unfortunately, they don't work. But on the flip side of that, you're just going against Scorpina. And Scorpina and Chun-Li are just going to die, basically, no matter how you get hit. But I think
that happens.
Fear missed their plink throw. Big pickup here for Rizu 75.
Yeah, and he has 3 bars of Zord.
It's going to be...
Rizu, he's not going to spend it here. Oh no, drop!
Trying to chip out.
And then, yeah, keep yourself safe.
Oh, good defense here from Fear, but we still have a little bit of extra Zord. Oh, they got caught in the cross-up while landing.
Kogan messed it up!
There's spaghetti all over the floor right now.
If you had one chance,
Yeah.
one opportunity.
His knee's weak.
The wolf knee crush. Oh,
EX?
what an
Happy
EX.
Happy birthday, but not gonna get a kill on Sentry here. Gonna get good damage though. Snap.
Keep Sentry in the combo. Just showing off movement like a
again.
showing off movement between stocks like a Smash player out here.
Yeah.
Easy combo's gonna be able to take it down here.
This is Chun-Li. We got no health. Toxic.
I mean, that's just the guaranteed, right? Is ZEX another one of the more powerful and higher damaging EX? Especially because it's 2 parts, and being able to cancel like that and link it into another EX, it's just a no-brainer, if you ask me.
It's an easy kill all the time.
It works 100% of the time, and it's just you press one button, then you press another button, then you press the last button.
Yeah.
Fear Chimera up 1-0 here in winners finals.
And we've got some honest gameplay from Poisandra going on, you know, very fair. Goes right through Wolf Wheel. Man.
It was static Wolf Wheel though, so it has a little less durability.
Still went through regular Wolf Wheel. Oh my gosh, yeah. That third assist call that Poisandra effectively has being put to great use.
That was a great counter call from Fear, using that Sentry assist to keep Scorpina in check, but that Zed catching Rizu out of the air. Now we have this clean combo to seal out the first character. Fear Chimera puts 1 down on the board and is looking healthy with 3 very full health characters.
And man, Rizu's defense. But Fear trying to back up, maybe looking for an opportunity to get that Zed super in.
We're trying to use the M legs to go further, it looked like. Overhead! Hard to blockable, but you still got two characters like this, and killing two characters with Scorpina is so easy.
It's so easy. Especially if you get past that point before they both die.
Oh yeah.
And
Oh, no.
unblockable.
That was... This is definitely Battle for the Grid, man.
This game sucks.
We lost to capture though, so we have to plan around it. Just go for the hard knockdown into held super. If we need it, evidently not.
Yeah. Like I said, man, Rizu, ever the optimal player, has every single scenario lapped out. As much as I do despise his team, he is genuinely one of my favorite players to watch play this game just because of how perfectly he attempts to navigate everything.
One thing that I would really like to see, especially in like the current age of Grid, Rizu 75 versus SDK.
I would love to see that.
Because SDK, he doesn't show up to tournaments. He's an adult with doing jobs and he has work.
He's like a real adult or something?
He like moves twice a year or whatever. That's just what he does or some shit. But SDK has not really played in competitive events where Rizu's been really at his peak. Or what I would consider Rizu's current peak, like current age Rizu 75.
Yeah,
But
the monstrosity that is current Rizu.
But right now, Fear Chimera just pressing the right buttons at the right time here, is able to kill off Poisander here. Oh, what a wall jump!
Great tag.
I swear that was right before the shots actually hit Chun-Li.
Yep.
Forcing Rizu having to have blocked from the left side at the perfect timing. But unfortunately, they missed it, and Fear Chimera still sticking on 3 green bars, and just punching down on Chun-Li right now.
Man. Oh, yeah? You're gonna get smacked for that one, right? No?
It's a 50-50. It's a 50-50 whether or not you go for held super or non-held super. Non-held super, non-held super is like, I don't know, something ridiculous like plus 20 because it's crazy, but it has a lot of startup. Or held super, which has is instant and invincible.
Oh, big drop.
Drop super input maybe? I don't know what that was. This is getting close to chip.
Is rough for Scorpina. Oh, more neutral?
Rizu trying to get a little bit of extra health back. Maybe gonna accidentally lose it here. Oh, they hit the button press. That was really great Zord usage here for Rizu.
I see Rizu subscribing to the school of Jerry there, getting some more neutral in, getting all that health back, you know. Really strong.
Solo Scorpina is very, very strange. Her neutral is really good, I would say, but it's just really weird. Her neutral has always been wonky. Good. It's just so strange.
Rizu has to get a quick hit in, and okay, never mind. But timer was starting to become relevant.
It would have been hard pressed to actually kill, because under 60 seconds on a character with average combo length is 30 seconds.
Yeah. Not
to mention Fear with 2 healthy characters.
You know, he could have maybe mathed it out with snaps, but it would have been very difficult.
It's hard to navigate because snap right there would mean that you have to get the hits. And
yeah, exactly.
Solo Scorpina is not a huge threat on incoming. Oh, great anti-air, actually anti-airing the knee crush that time. Fear Chimera has been doing a really good job varying their jump timings with RJ, and it's really messed up Rizu in this set so far.
Oh man. Yeah, Caramelized just messing with the jump arc enough to make it ambiguous what side he's going to be on and where he's going to land. And then just calling that Chun-Li assist, smacking Fear for even thinking he was allowed to press a button.
Yeah, this is a really good starter here for Poisandra.
Very dead.
Swapping out just to make sure.
Wants to kill the RJ.
Oh, yep, classic mash S on incoming from RJ. We miss you, Teresa.
That was great blocks during a very low visibility setting.
Oh yeah, even picking the right opportunities not to hold up back with the SPDH sword coming down.
Oh, throw.
Just the call assist hold down back. That was honestly so brave from Fear. But
Yeah.
I mean, in his defense, Rizu's a masher. Like,
Rizu does mash. That's
not
true.
like there were 14 billion and 5 universes where Rizu mashed EX.
Fear mashed with the sword out. He's still mashed.
I mean, he's been doing that all set.
I hate this.
Oh no,
man.
punish!
Oh, yeah. He did the funny one.
He pressed the button, but she still had some carryover on the invincibility on the startup.
That was so funny.
Oh, what a flip! That 6S is so tricky, especially with Mastodon Sentry on backup and the reduced height from the recent patch.
Yeah, the newly given KOF hyper hop that RJ has.
Oh, what a pickup! I swear, I mean, auto pickup, that 5L is amazing, but it's so just a great presence of mind with Fear there and the Sentry assist on backup.
Absolutely, and it looks like Fear is going to. Now, I hate when I talk.
Like, these are unforced errors too. Like, Fear could have just ended the game with super.
Scorpina's so short. Oh, okay, dead.
It's such a weird matchup.
It is.
Sentry versus Scorpina. Like,
The way the characters have to move to avoid each other is genuinely bizarre.
I mean, I'm always a fan of Sentry 6S. The Sentry Mine.
Oh,
the Mine,
yeah.
like, honestly, his best tool. I mean, Fear hasn't been using it all that much tonight, but he doesn't have a huge reason to, especially with the way he's playing and the way he's approaching with his assists. But
Yeah, in the times where Mine is good, Mine is so good.
oh yeah, against a solo character too, phenomenal. And when your shots don't really work the way they're supposed to against Scorpina and Chun-Li, it's kind of preposterous. The Mine, I think, comes in handy. Fear doing a really good job of just calling assists at the right opportunities, just jumping when he needs to move, and using also those shots, the JS especially, to keep the dash jumps from Rizu at bay. Because the Scorpina dash jump can be very tricky, even when it's just a small little dash jump to gain a little bit of extra space. Really well played there by Fear Chimera, taking it 3-1 over Rizu 75.
Yeah. I am sure that we'll see Rizu crawl back from the depths, as he usually does. Just so that he can give Fear another run for his money.
Rizu has to fight through the loser's side first in order to make it through. However, Rizu did send Zago to loser's bracket in 3-0 fashion.
Yeah, it was
not
pretty
just
decisive.
3-0, but it was a very powerful and impressive 3-0. It was like all Rizu all the time.
Yeah. But you never know. I mean, loser's bracket Zago is a thing. That is real.
Zago, one of the best players to do it right now, has yet to have like a really major tournament victory because Fear and Rizu are signing up for every tournament under the sun. And if not Fear, it's just someone else like Evasion, I guess. But there's just so much to go through. And Nicola's actually a player that at one point kind of had Zago's number.
That's true.
Can't remember the last time I've seen these two play. But definitely like earlier this year, or like early winter or January, February into March, it was Nicholas was doing a pretty good job of really just stopping Zago. And I think it's really a testament to the defense on Nick and the way that he really maneuvers through neutral, especially since Zago's doing his gosh darn best to play no neutral whatsoever.
Zago just hates playing neutral, man.
Which is kind of crazy because he plays Udana.
Yeah.
And he
doesn't
also
wanna
plays
build.
Gen. Like SDK, I would hazard a guess that SDK plays Gen and Gia so he can play more neutral.
Just so that he can compete in neutral. But man, Zed Assist flipping the Gen over, and now both of these characters in for an absolute world of hurt. It has been 15 seconds. And we already have a dead character.
And just ending that string a little bit early to guarantee that the kill flash doesn't really mess up the combo, and is able to seal it up with that H series
Oh,
into the swamp.
but,
That was...
doesn't have cake anymore, right?
It doesn't have the reverse launcher, but you don't really need it.
That's
Especially to kill
true. You're still
Udana.
killing.
Yeah.
Unless that happens. Oh, but good blocks, good patience. Another tragic drop, and then another throw.
Oh, what a block there! They held the invincibility to clear through the 5H, or at least maybe the 5H wasn't in the spacing for it. And the recovery just caught by the late hit EX there, sealing it out. Nicholas, very firm grip on that round, especially after that first hit. That first hit, Happy Birthday, was devastating for Zago. Now, Nicholas, I want you to know, I want you, if you're listening, all of you at home, if you're listening, for the fans, it's me, I'm the fan. For the fans, round start throw.
Please.
It would have worked! It would have worked! It's such a low committal option, too, against Draken players. It would have worked. I'm salty now, I'm so salty.
So sad.
Can I get some Fs in chat, please? For each missed round throw, I want to see someone claiming that Matcherino code! Exclamation Matcherino in chat.
Exclamation Matcherino, please. Oh, the deepest 4S, and then nothing.
I think he was waiting for the power wave to hit there.
Probably. I mean, just came in and pressed the Zord button.
Oh, the second hit of Zed Super coming in there. Oh, wild EX there from Zago. We're picking up that big Zed staff.
Yeah, and Udana has a gap to do that. You can just do that. Oh, just get smacked low for his trouble.
We have Udana on backup if you want to tag out early. Just hard knockdown, tag out Udana, go for the 6S EX. Now we're just taking it. Check the side, unblockable? Unblockable attempt. Good push block and defense from Nicholas. Oh, caught stuck on the ground, and that approach with that just 2L catching some sort of button. 2L or 2M.
So she's like super dead.
Udana's got some buff routes now. You don't need them completely, but she can do some hefty damage, especially when you're ending it up with that EX there.
Yeah, and there was still damage on the plate too, because you can do dash 5L, 2L, 5M, 5H.
You can do a bunch of stuff after that super
because
now.
of that new crumple rework.
Yeah, Scorpina dying super fast though. You don't gotta.
That's true.
I've got
Scorpina
glass
got
bones
no
and
HP.
paper skin. Every day I break my.
Every night my screams put me to sleep.
I love you. Oh, what a jump! I wasn't paying.
Scorpina eating the gen missiles.
Oh,
And
it's it.
a 4S.
That beat the JH. Rare
Such a
footage.
late 4S too.
Rare footage of Poisandra jump heavy, losing to literally anything that's not invincible.
EX. Snap. All right, wants the missiles for incoming.
Taking bets in chat. What side did he have to block there? Because it literally could have swapped back and forth.
I think it did swap back and forth.
Oh, reposition? Zed's got to eat this.
Oh, not like this. Not the Propecia.
Oh, I love these.
Doing the new tech.
Get those orbs set up, my man. Oh, double EX?
Zago, known fan of double EX. Oh, whiff! Why you snap?
And you got the bounce too off the JS? Zago, please. Zago.
Nick in imminent chip range from literally anything.
I am literally, if I am Zago here, I am mashing EX. I am mashing EX for my life.
The wrong character.
Oh no!
But
Why did you throw a projectile?
Why did you do literally anything other than dash up EX? Like, honestly?
Oh, and Nick's routing is so good here.
Got the pickup. It's gonna come down to these loops here. Oh no, we missed the 2H!
States.
Swap strike, mash EX, mash EX. No, why'd you press the button? That was a Zago sword if you ever saw
That
one.
was absolutely a Zago sword. So lucky. Nick had the hit, but just wasn't ready.
Like, all you had to do was mash EX. It worked out, though. In the end, it worked out. Zago coming in clean.
my heart breaks for Nick after that. That sucks.
Omega Black may have not woken up in time for this tournament, but the spirit lives on with all this craziness.
All the spaghetti that's on the floor.
First of all, Nicholas, why did you not round start and throw?
Please, I just want to see someone round start throw the Draken.
Rizu, I know you're in chat. If you end up facing Zago next round, and it's looking promising for Zago on the start because he's going to be able to tag out into Udana and get the EX set up here. Take the corner. If Rizu, round start throw for the fans.
Oh, good
It's
blocks.
me. I'm the fan. Oh, that was a Z dash through.
4S just too early, and then dash through, and that was a reset too. There is so much spaghetti everywhere right now, dude. Like, there is marinara sauce on the floor. It's a mess.
I guess they just like it there. It's their new home decor.
Their new home decor, the marinara sauce.
I don't know what reset that was trying to go for, but that was pretty spicy looking.
What is this, man? Jen getting bullied there.
The freeze, it freezes just what your last thing was. If you fall out successfully in the middle of a move, you'll come out doing the move.
Oh, push block punish, Zed player moment.
Gonna be able to do some good damage. Jen, 950 health character as well. Oh,
Learned
Zago, no.
his lesson.
Season 0?
Learned his lesson, just held down back.
Season 0. Yo, pressing that S button early. We S'ing, bro? We S'ing, bro?
Alright, and now Nicholas ties it up. He learned his lesson. He held down back when he saw Udana land. Didn't want none of that.
It's 2-2.
It's
We've gone to our final game here. Winner moves on in loser's side into loser's finals to fight Rizu 75. Whether or not you'll take that as a treat is up to you, at your discretion, dear Zago and Nick, but maybe you get a little bit extra cash for placing third place.
Maybe. Oh my god, that hit so far behind him.
Nick doing his best to play neutral, but Zago, doing a good job using those assists and the power waves to really catch Nicholas trying to get jumpy.
And Zago gonna get okay incoming. Yeah, just do the. Oh, I'm surprised the physical or the visible hitbox hit Jen, but it didn't actually hit Jen.
Yeah, the animation a little bit inconsistent with the hitbox, but good awareness on Nick with that dash through, just going for that reset, taking down Draken. Oh,
that was a good confirm. Using the sword just to stabilize there.
a very good awareness from Nicholas. Catching Zago just wanting to get out of the setup, just pressing that JS, and once you press JS with Jen, with just about any character, you cannot block. Lauren can block after JS, but...
Special exception. Oh, Udana taking so much damage from that poison. Look at all that health Udana lost. And now Nick just gets to play lame. And by play lame, I apparently mean press EX with Zord active.
Okay, that looked true. That looked true. Zago doing real unblockables.
And now Nick is gonna have to take the funny incoming, I think, right? Yeah.
Oh yeah, this isn't going to kill because Udana Super is kind of garbage, but it's not gonna be enough to. Oh, it was close enough, just barely, and had enough time to get in. We use one launcher. Gonna be able to build a good amount of bar here.
Reset, going for something weird.
I think maybe baiting out an EX. I have a feeling that's what they're going for. What a jump! Getting around the anti-air, catching Nicholas, overextending, coming down with that JH. And Zago is going to take it down 3-2 over Nicholas. Well played by Zago, cleaning it up in the final hours.
There was so much spaghetti on the floor. It was going everywhere. It wasn't even just the floor anymore.
It's one of those new age restaurants where they don't give you plates.
Oh, it's an avant-garde restaurant?
Yeah, avant-garde, 5-star dining. The kind of restaurant that pours chocolate sauce in your hands for dessert.
Oh, I guess plates are more of a abstract concept.
So it's a luxury, really. It's a luxury item.
More metaphysical than anything else, you know.
If you really think about it, plates are just a state of mind. Anyways, we're moving into our finals. Losers finals is Rizu 75 versus White Wolf Zago. We already have over $300 in the Matcherino. But if you at home, if you can hit exclamation Matcherino in chat, you can find your way to the Matcherino page. You can log in with any of your socials. You can follow the sponsored quest, donate out of the kindness of your heart, and maybe even claim some nice codes. And
I'm literally going to do it right now. It's going to take me 5 seconds.
It's
literally free money.
Yeah, it's free money. We already have the extra 100 from Enway and 200 from Cryopo, funding out Battle for the Grid Gaming. It's a 12-person bracket, but it's a strong one.
Please pay your players.
They deserve it, especially the work they put in. It's really impressive just how much they do. Just through and through the Battle for the Grid. It's super impressive every single time.
I mean, just for like our top few players here, the money from this could really help them out at events like maybe ECT or getting them out to events.
Oh yeah,
Worth a thought.
If they get a little bit of extra cash, maybe they can come out to Roundhouse 2022.
Yeah.
This October 15th through 16th at Ignite Skokie, Illinois. But already, this Scorpina assist just being Scorpina assist, and Rizu just being Rizu here.
I think Zago did 6S and just got stuffed by dash 5M.
I wanted Rizu, you weren't listening. I wanted to see round start throw. This is 100% better, but I wanted to see round start throw.
Oh, what was that?
Set up the cake. Oh, we lost the corner though.
I think yeah.
Zago Zord?
Zago Zord. Poisandra Bonk, my favorite emote.
Truly one of the best emotes of all time. Goldar Head and Poisandra Bonk.
Goldar Head and Poisandra Bonk are both the best. And man, this was a quick one.
This is just all Zago all the time. Did Rizu get hit? He got like Rizu blocked.
Took chip damage at the start of the game.
Now he blocked Zord.
Oh yeah.
I think that's it.
Yeah.
Rizu, I am sending through the ether. If you can hear my brain waves, round start throw. It doesn't have to hit. It doesn't. If it hits, I'm gonna pop off. But for the fans, round start throw. Okay, let's get into it.
It's me. I'm fans.
We are both the fans. It would have worked, but we didn't even see it. Okay, that was disgusting. Up forward, JL plus Chun-Li assist. Not any JL, but Poisandra JL. Arguably one of the best jump buttons in the entire game.
That drill is just so fast.
Like, Poisandra JL and JH are two of the best jump buttons in the entire game. Like, bar none.
He's dead!
And her jump is so good. Like, her jump arc is really strong.
Jen doesn't want to deal with Jen with Udana backup, or Udana with Jen backup. And there's the Zago Zord pop.
Oh, it just gets clipped low.
But the drop.
Yeah, I think they're trying to go for an unblockable setup with the big Goldar Stomp. Still gonna be able to get a pickup. We have Super, Time for Time Force, Tap the Wrist. What time is it? All of your different catchphrases.
Come and jump ass. Swangin'.
I mean, Zago tried to do what is like the standard Gen incoming mix-up, right? Back up, you either do dash up 2M or box dash JL. And it just doesn't matter when you have Poisandra JS plus assist.
Yeah, and now it has to deal with Cake on incoming. Cake, grounded hit. I think Zago was still just holding up back there.
Yeah, and this is just an easy kill here. You hardly even have to think about the combo. You just do like whatever your heart desires.
Yep, and has the adjustment for no Cake. Rizu is so good at video games.
Doesn't even play on hitbox, and we out here cheat.
He's on pad. He's cheating more than the hitbox players. Come on.
No hitbox players on in bracket today, I believe.
True. Pretty sure that's correct.
That's two quick ones for Rizu. They may have lost
very fast.
They may have lost a character, but it don't matter when you have some of the best neutral and damage in the game.
Man,
Count 'em.
Poisandra assist.
0 round start throws.
Oh, tried to sneak over the 4S, but Dragon 4S so big!
Good patience around the Gen missiles, but having to block them is so dangerous. Zago taking advantage of it, gets that teleport mix-up, and the missiles pushed back to get that left, right, left sort of setup.
And now Rizu's gonna have to deal with the incoming setup, and he's gonna get smacked.
I like the choice of the 2M as a part of the setup, because not only are you blocking left, right, you can't up back out of it if there's any gaps. Very well planned.
Very smart. And now here we go again.
The cutter? I mean, I called it, but good block from Zago.
Yeah.
I think if Zago hadn't push blocked, it would have caught Scorpina there.
He just got caught by 5H.
not just anyone's 5H. Draken's 5H. If you get hit by Draken 5H from neutral, that's your fault.
Yeah.
You blocking with your face on that one.
And
That's a Zago round.
Clapping back.
That's 100% a Zago round. That's exactly what he wants to do. He wants to get the hit early. He wants to kill, set up Udana's EX on incoming, and force you to play the neutral, the mix-up game there.
He wants to grab momentum and run away with it as fast as possible.
Udana's a really good character to snowball with too, especially if assists out to set up the double EX, because that's where you get a majority of your damage, and that will likely kill the character setting up for the incoming setups.
I get it. Snowball. You funny man.
Oh, unfortunate timing from Rizu there, getting clipped by the last missile, but the missed push block.
Oh man.
We don't have Udana up on backup though.
We do have Jen. Probably not going to be going for mix here. Definitely just wants to remove the problem. And keeping the corner. Very smart routing. Good. Never mind, not good blocks.
That's getting the extra meaty there.
Yeah.
Rizu's just pressing some sort of button, holding the wrong direction, maybe trying to jump. Unfortunate block situation there, but
reset.
Oh, that was a really smart fake out. It looked like Zago did a teleport dash feint and then crossed up there. Because normally the teleport dash, it signifies that you're going same side. So I mean, oftentimes you're just going to pick direction and pray. But if Rizu recognized from the teleport dash, that was really smart by Zago.
And now Rizu does have SPD available. He's he's gonna save it. He wants to get that second character to guarantee a win.
Agazord?
But just punch him.
Jump scare. Jump scare last button. It's still
now,
one touch game though.
Yeah.
Just actively one touch game. Oh, what a dashing! And Scorpina's so small that she just goes right underneath those ice balls from the JS too.
Yeah, and now Udana should be the most dead I have ever seen a character in my life. Oh, never mind. I am a liar. And converting off the stray hit ice ball.
Yeah, we don't want to think about this combo. We're just gonna go EX Super.
I honestly thought the Gen Missile was gonna mess up there.
Oh yeah. That's why I like the choice of EX into Super. It's basically guaranteed. The worst Gen Missiles could do is OTG, and that would just go right into the Super as well. And we're tying it up 2-2 here.
Man.
Complete reversal from their previous set in winner's side.
Yeah.
But Latin American brethren here. We got Mexico versus Puerto Rico.
Yeah, and tried to just do round start jump something, got clipped, but got clipped by the ice ball for his troubles and is now in a world of pain.
I mean, this is really good for Zago. He's been making really great decisions on round start and has been able to really gauge what Rizu wants to do very well. Cross up JM.
That was so weird.
From downtown too. That was like the deepest JM hit that could have ever hit.
Zago started off this game with a lot of momentum, but it has very quickly swung. But never mind, we drop! And then we just do 6SH.
Yeah, but the body block from Scorpina actually preventing any sort of strong pickup there. Oh, I like the choice of tag out. Zagazord?
Rizu using that
oh, they caught the unblockable, but they didn't
assist.
Get anything off of it. And
one of the big
Goldo's
things with Rizu's play is he does a great job evening out tempo with that third assist from Sledge.
Oh, but the body block buff Draken.
This is a very awkward game.
Oh yeah. Oh, the 2M.
Slides on in. Yeah, zoning is not where you want to be against Chun. And get more neutral!
This is just Rizu taking a bigger lead. Oh, Season 0! Nice too well, nerd. What are you pressing for?
Fuck you, Preston, dummy.
Got him. Oh, what a cross-up Rizu be mashing. Gonna take a little bit of extra work in order to kill here, though. Maybe a little bit of creativity after a super stagger, or super restand.
There's also timer is quickly becoming a factor in this game. 80 seconds on the clock.
Oh, left, right.
Even if Rizu gets a hit.
Oh, they tried. Yeah, I really like the choice to try and go for that JL on incoming. Humongous button. But it just... That Zago is just so ready for everything. Just making themselves smaller in the corner and able to seal it out here against Rizu 75. A complete reversal. Rizu had 5 straight games against Zago there. 3-0 in winner's side and then up 2-0 in the losers finals. And Zago takes it down in a reverse sweep, moving on to fight Fear Chimera in not winners finals, grand finals. Fear sitting there on winner's side grand finals.
Sitting pretty. Mr. First Place in his throne right now.
Zago has in the past taken sets off of Fear Chimera, but he has yet to take tournaments off of Fear. So we'll have to see how he's feeling. But Zago's running hot right now.
Yeah.
Like, Zago stocks are up, man.
Zago stocks. And
we have our
getting a
statistics update.
Statistics from our man behind the desk. Turns out Zago has beaten Fear for a tournament once in a low kick online.
It's the Neasy stats.
Neasy stats.
I mean, these two players have fought so many times in bracket. Winners finals, grand finals, what have you. They definitely played each other a lot. Zago, another one of those ranked grinders. So, like, if you pop on ranked at one point or another, you're probably going to run into him, provided you are in North America. And I know for sure these two have played a lot in and out of ranked, in and out of tournaments. Just so many different stages. But before we get into grand finals here, I want to give some quick reminders to all of you at home watching the stream. First of all, thanks for joining us here in downtown Beatdown Online, and we hope to see you later this weekend. All 3 of us, a part of production tonight, are going to be at East Coast Throwdown this Friday through Sunday. This Friday, starting at 2 p.m., is Battle for the Grid. On stream all the way through, twitch.tv/IFCYipes. You can follow this Matcherino link on this graphic to donate directly to the Power Rangers pot, as well as noting that Power Rangers Battle for the Grid has $300 pot bonus courtesy of Enway.
There's also Roundhouse, October 15th to 16th. That's a Midwest regional. So I don't know too much about that, being an East Coast boy. Maybe
it's a fun time.
Yeah.
It's a fun time. Run by the Low Kick crew, always running some really great events in the Chicago area. It's going to be at Ignite Skokie. That's where FGC meetups are run every Friday. It's going to be tournaments from all over the FGC, including Power Rangers Battle for the Grid. And it's going to have Gekio popcorn coming in. So if you didn't get your Gekio fix at Frosty's, if you didn't get it at Combo Breaker, you have one more chance at an offline tournament to get some Gekio popcorn here at Roundhouse 2022. It's going to be a great tournament. I was there for last year's Roundhouse, and it was a whole lot of fun. And this Roundhouse is going to be just bigger and bigger. There's already over 100 players signed up for a variety of different games. And what's crazier, like it's going to be absolutely nuts. There's a bunch of really strong players in just about every game you can think of in not only the Midwest but Chicago specifically. We get over 40 players for Guilty Gear alone at our weeklies. Absolutely insane.
Stacked weeklies.
Absolutely insane. We like this. Our last weekly had 45 players registered for Guilty Gear. It's nuts. If you like any fighting games, you can show up to spectate. You can show up to hang out. There's a full bar and kitchen in the venue, so you can get your fix. But that's for later. That's for the future. We can plan ahead for that. But right now, in the immediate, we have grand finals coming up. White Wolf Zago just took down Rizu 75 and Fear Chimera. This is a great event so far. How are you feeling about this grand finals coming up?
I'm like recovering from the previous set still.
They were crazy.
They were wild. Zago playing his heart out in that past set. Gonna have to play his heart out even harder this set.
Oh, good up backing, catching the end of the gen missiles, just able to in time to defend. But Zago's all offense right now, catching the startup of Wolfwheel, that 2M karate chop, clipping the legs of Fear Chimera, and we're gonna be taking heavy damage here.
Reset. Just a quick little 5L plink through. Hit him low. RJ is gone.
Oh yeah, clean pickup. What amazing presence of mind on the incoming in order to get the approach and out of the corner from Fear Chimera. But right now we're back to neutral, and Zed has 2 bars. So you gotta be careful.
Zago literally cannot throw a fireball.
He tried to. Like, Fear almost had 2 bars. Zago went full screen with the 5S, and we saw Fear whiff a 2H full screen. It was to no one's detriment, but right now we're picking up a second character, and we're going to try and take down another one. That meaty JM, so strong, catches the block off of the unblockable setup with the Zord, and is able to seal it up with his unblockable setup with the assist coming down from Lord Zed.
Yeah, and I love this decision to spend the unblockable on the second character rather than wait for the third.
Zago Zord? Oh, what an anti-air!
EX!
Oh, catches the backdash with one last call off of the Mega Goldar. It's almost definitely not going to be able to kill.
Yeah, reset, blocks it, goes for the Zord counter, and now... Oh, kept it ambiguous, but got hit by that falling JL. Gen JL hitting so low, or so far below her.
It was a phenomenal delayed push block from Zago too, just keeping in the air just a little bit longer, letting Fear Chimera whiff a button there.
Absolutely. I can already hear Fear yelling, "My defense," though, after blocking that double overhead.
Yeah, you gotta block Gen JL twice, but we're gonna get an easy combo to seal it out. That shot EX shot into EX. Cleaning it up. 2 bars spent. 3 characters down. Fear Chimera up 1-0 versus White Wolf Zago here in grand finals. Man.
This game's so sick.
Just seeing the honestly, just we have the absolute treat of watching the best players in the world play at all of these tournaments.
Oh wow, yep, and he just does the knee crush out of that 6S to keep himself safe from Draken 4S.
I saw the tag and I was thinking in the back of my mind, watch for that overhead. But I'm gonna be real, I probably didn't block that anyway.
I got hit. Snap just to kill. Keep it simple. Bullying Zed a little bit, but not gonna get much reward off of that. Smacks.
Jump scare.
I love the jump scare.
Able to get a little bit more damage here with Udana rather than Jen. We have all these states to use as well. Not to mention...
And this is a very, very dead RJ.
Oh, unfortunate routing. Zago, I think, trying to kill out with that that EX first, but was unable to seal it out.
And that was a very Fear Chimera EX into Zord there.
I mean, at the very least, it hit.
Yeah.
But we've definitely suffered by the hands of Fear Chimera EX into Zord for long enough.
Fear
But we're gonna
live
catch.
and die by the EX Chimera.
We're gonna catch the Zago EX this time. Zago, he wants to get as much Zord as possible, and he might be able to get even a third one coming up. But right now, Fear is going to have to be able to kill this character, and Zago's going to have to fade the mix-up in order to be able to keep ground and footing in this set here.
Oh man. Fear committed to the do-nothing jump in, but unfortunately Zago hit the ground just slightly before, got his punish.
Oh, yep. Doesn't convert. I think Fear was expecting Zago to land in the electricity.
Yeah.
It gets clipped by the low this time.
The hitbox for that sword actually lasts a surprisingly short amount of time. The capture just lasts way longer than you think it should.
Not to mention that the actual physical hitbox sort of ends just before the tip of the sword as well.
Also true.
So it's a combination of factors that come into play there, but very well placed by Fear Chimera. Super swingy game, but ending it up on top. Now Fear Chimera on tournament point, trying to get as much of that $300 pot as he can.
Hey man, he's gotta fund his ECT trip somehow, right?
Homie's trying to just get all the cash.
Literally, this is wing money for ECT.
Oh, catching the interim frames between the actual sending of the Wolf Wheel and the Wolf Wheel itself there.
I like the Zago standing there doing nothing because I think he might have thought he was still getting hit.
They say it be not like it is, but it do.
They really do.
Stump combos, 5L stumps too. Cool guy Chimera. Swap out incoming gen.
And that jump M just hitting as late as possible, but Zago gets out, manages to find a hit of his own, and oh, no plink.
Yeah, dropped plink there, but the Udana assist catching Fear in the startup of something, and we're able to get the pickup with Gen here. We have 3 full bars, so this should be a dead Robert R.J. James.
Tobber T.J. James.
Tobber T.J. Tames.
Yeah, there you go. Alright, and we're going for funny unblockables. That was very blockable, but, you know.
I mean,
so is that.
there's a certain point where it's like you respect your opponent enough that they're going to get the unblockable every time, and if they mess up their timing, I expect the easiest thing to mess up normally I expect to be hitting the meaty, so I'm mashing the X every time there. If Zago and I are the same. Oh no, EX to cover it though! We get clipped. The Zord still came out because Fear Chimera got the Zord call while they were hitting the assist.
I don't know if he can kill here.
It's pretty close.
Snap, yeah, get rid of that whatever blue health you can. Just scoop him up!
That's gonna be able to kill Udana.
Practice your golf swing. You think Sentry hits below par? You think he's a good golfer?
I'd say he hits at least par.
At least par?
Though
It's just not blocking.
Zago put down the controller again. Oh, he's holding up back at the wrong time.
And
Just
finishing
got
it
caught
off
low.
with that golf swing, hitting that hole in one. Sentry, the best golfer on the grid. And Fear, back in his seat, Mr. First Place.
Yeah, taking down some hefty competition tonight. He was able to, like, even from the very first round, Corsa is no slouch. Corsa is very strong and getting better by the day. Nicholas, Rizu, and Zago. No repeats, unfortunately, for the folks that wanted revenge, but they're, like, even online, this is definitely a very strong tournament for Fear Chimera, and this is going to really set the stage for ECT because these players have one more day of like straight practice, and they're I assume flying out on Thursday, and then Battle for the Grid is the very first, one of the very first brackets, and the very first top 8 to come down at East Coast Throwdown. And there's already $300 to fight for over there, as there was at both Frosty Faustings and Combo Breaker. But
I don't mean to interrupt you two. I'm very, very sorry. I just was very curious at something. And currently the Matcherino for East Coast Throwdown is at $520.06. Thanks to the direct contributions from JS to $20 and $200 from Cryopo.
Not again.
Damn!
Just wanted to throw that in there. Continue.
Big man on campus spending those Benjamins.
Crumpo throwing the Benjamins out.
Like,
Jeez.
now, this is just more to fight for, This is more incentive to practice and figure things out. Rizu and Fear Chimera both just players with a lot of characters under their belt, but they've really been sort of just perfecting their own team. Rizu especially has been rocking this team for a few patches now, and Fear is just playing his 2 favorite characters from at least previous patches, and now RJ, and it's looking really well. Fear took down Evo with relative ease, and second at Frosty Faustings, third at Combo Breaker. It's going to be absolutely intense for Battle for the Grid. It's going to be absolutely nutty.
Yeah, all of the killers are there. Except for, like, TK, who got stuck at work.
Yeah, and Evasion, who's going to Jody's wedding.
I say stuck at, like he's not going there of his own choosing.
Anyways, that's been it for us over here at Downtown Beatdown Online. Fantastic bracket tonight. Special shout-outs to Cryopo for the $400 split between the 2 pots. And special shout-outs to all of you in chat. Fear Chimera taking down first place, White Wolf Zago in second, Rizu in third. And for those of us on production, I'm Dostrow.
I have been Akaragi Tsune.
And I hope to see you all this weekend at East Coast Throwdown.
Can't see it, but I'm doing finger guns.